I think that these are saying, despite all of your insecurities, despite of despite of all the missing opportunities, the things that you feel like you didn't get to experience, and things that you missed out on, things that haven't really progressed, things, but feeling very vulnerable due to it. Yeah, feel like kind of misunderstanding a lack of growth, yourself as like not growing with something. But I think it's kind of saying, with all that being said, with all that, you're very independent, right? And you're showing very independent and very like free and very like, you're not letting that stop you. You're not letting the adversities behind you stop you. You're letting your inner self guide every step forward at this point, and you're doing it in a very childlike way, in a very innocent kind of way, and you're showing people that I feel like you can be that innocent and you can have that childlike play in you and still bring something grounded and still bring something dependable and still bring something, I don't think anybody expected you to become stable off of play. But I think you're the reason, or that's the reason you exist, to show others that, yes, you can be in that playful energy and still win, regardless of what's behind you. Let's see. And I think that comes with being a kid, that very elastic brain, that very snapback mentality of just, okay, on to the next thing. Okay, if that's not working, if this toy doesn't have batteries, let's find the toy that has batteries. Let's, you know what I mean? Like, a process that may seem boring to others from the outside, but you actually get a lot done in a little bit of time with this kind of mentality and with this kind of way of thinking. Being able to just drop at a dime, or move on at a drop at a dime, even just mentally, is pretty intimidating for some. Yeah. I feel like people see you with the skin on your back and how are you making it, and how are you doing such a good job when you seemingly have such little. Well, maybe it was because it was never about the superficial stuff to begin with, but yeah. People put a lot of pressure on themselves, I feel like. And when they see you succeeding, and they don't see that kind of pressure, they don't see you applying pressure where they feel like they're overdoing it. How can how can they be winning? How can they be manifesting their dreams and their desires with play? And that causes people to either want to get with that or take that down because it's threatening. Yeah, it's skewed. I feel like it's, depending on the type of person you are, it depends on how you're going to see it, You're the type of person that can easily be misunderstood and underestimated. Yeah, it's a very lonely road. It's lonely, I think, having this playful energy, because not everybody else subscribes to it. Most people don't. Most people forget about that, when they're teens, and then stop there. And they go into adulthood thinking that play is reserved for children. Let them watch. Let them give you views. Let them, if they can't be there physically to help you with that kind of foundation, then let their distant hatred and misunderstanding they have with themselves be the thing that you use as a stepping stone. Yeah, see it differently. See it differently. Or someone wants to keep you trapped, find the back door. Yeah. Find the back door and keep going, and don't stop. Don't stop until you're done. You can still be a playful person and still have self-discipline. You know when enough is enough. Yeah. Yeah, the choice is up to you. It's okay to play. And there's healing there if you want it. And if they don't want to join you, let them see you from the tail side and move on with that and have a peaceful day.